Welcome back to our 6-part series on mastering events for small businesses. If you have got checklist number 1 under your belt, you are all set for the next crucial step. Most small businesses do not spend enough time on this step. Let's unlock the secrets and get into the details today. In part 2, we are deep diving into the heart of event planning, event agenda. Welcome event enthusiasts, I am Mota Kurta from Aaramba and we do video production and live streaming. We have covered quite a few different events over the years and we are here to share with you some of our key insights and what makes a great event. This set of videos are specially designed for small businesses who do not have a dedicated event planner on the team. My favorite part of any event is creating the agenda. But before we start, thank you for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed yet, then the button is right below. A run-off show is like a detailed itinerary for the events. Laying out every step from the beginning to an end is not just for the organizers, but it is for everybody involved. Speakers, performers, tech folks, you name it. This document ensures that people and resources you need for the event are all on the same page. This is your blueprint. I will be sharing my favorite run-off show template in the next YouTube video. But let's go ahead and create the checklist for creating the agenda. Now, why is it a run-off show or an agenda so important? Well, for starters, it keeps things moving like a well-oiled machine with a clear timeline and structure. There's less room for confusion and hiccups, plus it helps to manage expectations and keep everyone accountable. Nobody wants to be the one thrown off the schedule, right? Moreover, let's not forget about troubleshooting when unexpected things pop up, and trust me, they always do. Having a detailed agenda makes it easier to adapt and find solutions on the fly without derailing the whole event. So when should you whip up this magical run-off show? Ideally, well before the event kicks off, right after you have gotten your budget approved and you have gotten a go-ahead from your CEO or a financial guy in this case. Think of it as a part of the planning process. You want to get it finalized and distributed to everyone involved in advance so that they have time to review and prep. But hey, it's not set in stone. Things might change as the big day gets closer, and that's okay. We can start with a draft agenda and then we can pen it out and send it out, and as the day gets closer, we can change it as needed. So here is our list that we need you to consider. Number 1 on the list is establish a starting time and an ending time for the event. First things first, nail down your start and your end times. This isn't just about when the doors open, it's about setting the rhythm for your entire event. Early start, consider a kickoff, breakfast, wrapping late. How about a cocktail hour? Remember, the perfect timing sets the tone for an engaging experience from start to finish. Knowing exactly when your guests will arrive and when they will depart is foundational. This timing dictates not only the guest experience, but also how your event crew organizes their day. It sets the tempo for the entire event, ensuring that the setup is complete before the first guest steps in through the door and that the activities wrap up while the energy levels of your crew is still high. This helps to leave a very lasting good impression. Number 2 on our list, icebreakers and meaningful connection moment. Now let's break the ice, whether it's a quirky fun fact, share, or a creative team activity. Icebreakers can transform the energy of the event. Making sure everyone's warmed up and ready to connect on a deeper level early in the event it's vital to include icebreakers or activities designed to forge connections among attendees. These moments can really transform the atmosphere from the stiff and formal to more warm and welcoming. Encouraging guests to engage not just at the content but with each other is extremely crucial. Plan these carefully to align with your audience's interests and the event's tone. Whether through group activities, fun questions, or interactive apps, whatever you choose, it should be fun and activity for your guests to engage with each other. Number 3 on our list is creative time slots for presentations. Allocate time slots wisely. Consider your audience's attention span and the complexity of the topic. So definitely think of the length of each presentation, aiming for a balance that allows speakers to delve into their topics without overwhelming the audience. And yes, always factor in a few Q&As. It's not just about broadcasting information, but it's also about having an engaging conversation. But make sure that these get moderated well, and the speakers and the moderators know about these well ahead of time. This is where I have seen that actually the event timing does get derailed when some of the questions can get way too long or the answers can get too long. So remember to speak to your moderator and speakers ahead of time about the allotted time slot for their speaking part. Decide on the MC speaker for the event. The choice of your MC or keynote speaker can significantly influence the event's energy and engagement level. This person should not only be knowledgeable about the event's theme, but also capable of captivating the audience's attention and maintaining momentum throughout the event, and adeptly navigating any unforeseen issues that may arise. Never forget, number 5 is our adding bio breaks. Never underestimate the importance of bio breaks in your event schedule. These breaks are crucial for guests' comfort and greatly affect their overall experience. Strategically placing bio breaks follow natural pauses in the event, such as after a key presentation or before a significant segment. Ensure that attendees remain attentive and comfortable throughout the event. Additionally, these breaks can provide excellent networking opportunities in a much more relaxed setting. Number 6, make time for networking breaks. Networking breaks are pivotal in providing attendees the opportunity to mingle, share thoughts on what they have just experienced, and form valuable connections. These breaks should again be strategically placed to maximize engagement without breaking the event's flow. Ideally, position them after the key presentations or activities that spark conversations, providing a comfortable space for these breaks. Also, adding a refreshment during this break can really enhance the networking experience, making it a refreshing pause that attendees actually look forward to. Number 7, I have audiovisual needs here because it cannot be an afterthought. You really need to think about sound, lighting, and visual displays, and they are crucial for keeping your audience's attention. Plan this out in detail and always have a tech rehearsal integrated in your AV needs into the event agenda from the get-go, and this will ensure that you have a seamless flow between segments of the event. This includes planning for microphones, speakers, and panelists and projectors for presentations, lighting or different times of the day, and sound systems for any entertainment segments. Consider doing a tech rehearsal before the event to troubleshoot any potential issues. Remember, the AV setup can make or break the attendee experience, especially during key presentation and performances. Number 8, backup stories or activities. And finally, always have a plan B. If there is an unexpected tech glitch or unexpected downtime, having backup stories or activities ready can save the day. Be prepared to pivot and keep the show running smoothly. Your journey as an event planner is about crafting those unique moments, igniting conversations, and fostering community. With the right structure, content, and engagement strategies, your event can create a great and inspiring experience. And that wraps up our deep dive into event agenda. We have touched on defining your event's agenda with timing, networking, breaks, AV needs, speakers, moderators, and making sure that you align with your purpose. Remember, we talked about this in our first video. Remember, the success of your event hinges on your thoughtful planning and keeping your audience's experience at the heart of it all. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to grab the checklist, hit the subscribe and the like button, and if you want to, go ahead and share the video with your friends. if you have found this helpful. Don't forget to tune in for our next video where we will be talking about timelines and resources. And thank you again for joining me today.